Hi friends, it's so good to be back. I'm in a new place, as you can see. I moved to a new apartment and I will be sharing everything with you, but today we have a Sezane review. I am so excited to share these with you guys because I talked about these pieces in the lookbook and I was so curious to see them in real life. Some of them I didn't love so much, but others I have to say that I am just so in love, like this blouse for example. So I will be updating you on my Brazil trip and also a little bit of this process of this move because it's been chaos. As you can see, I don't even have a couch yet. I am sitting on the ground, but I'm just so happy with this little corner. I think it's looking so beautiful and it's definitely starting to feel like home. I still have a million boxes to unpack, but we're getting there. So let's talk about beauty right now. Let's just talk about beautiful things because my mind is tired of seeing loads and loads of boxes. So this blouse was probably one of the first pieces I saw in the lookbook and I fell in love. I really wanted to get the terracotta, but because it was 100% polyester, I passed and I decided to go with this one, the ecru. I think it's a much easier color to work with, especially in my wardrobe where everything is warm and muted. It just looks great with this. And this one's in size small. I would say this is very cropped. If you're tall, that could be a problem unless you're wearing very high-waisted pants. But for us ladies with short torso, like short waist or petite, I think this is a perfect length. The blouse just feels so luxurious. I absolutely love the texture and how it fits. Like I always mention in my videos, it's very important to have a good length when it comes to bulky or thick fabrics because usually that swallows me and it makes it so unflattering. As you can see, this is very high. That's something that I normally don't go for, but because the height is good, like the length is good, I ended up loving it. I think it looks beautiful, feels very high-end. It's one of those pieces that you don't have to think about too much. You don't need to accessorize. Just the top with a pair of jeans or something very simple underneath is already amazing. Now I wanted to show you a couple of more pieces that's also in crochet, and one of them is the round top, which I have shared before. I have the black and white version and they had this for a while and never came up with anything different, like just that colorway. But now they have in different colors. They do have a dress that's yellow, it's so cute. And they also have this in black and this ecru, which is the one that I picked. Now you can wear this multiple ways. It doesn't really have to be just as a top. This could be a little vest, like as a third piece. I think it looks really adorable. And the fabric, I would say, just like this one, is quite thick. It doesn't feel scratchy, but it's definitely a little bit rough. So you would probably need to wash and wait a little bit until it feels a little softer because in general, it just feels a little rough to the touch. Some of you won't really mind, but I wanted to mention that. I really love the construction of the blouse. This one runs a little bit bigger compared to the one that I have from last year. And I would say if you're in between sizes, you can size down for that. I can't talk about the black one or the other colors they have right now. I think they have a blue as well. But you can definitely follow the recommendation they say on the website. So sometimes the same piece will run large or small. You have to pay attention to that. And I do think this one's on the large side. Now, I am wearing size small, which is the smallest one they have available. Unfortunately, I wish they had an extra small, extra small. Sezane usually has a really good size range, but this time they went with the small as the tiniest one. So it's definitely a beautiful piece. I think it's very easy to pair with other bottoms. It could be with trousers, something more sophisticated, elegant, but it could definitely be with shorts, linen, or jeans. I think it looks equally beautiful. Now with the same fabric, not the same exact fabric, but they do have the same exact color. It's not the same as that one that I'm wearing, the Olie Blouse, but these two are actually identical when it comes to the color of the threads. And just the pattern is a little bit different for the Malia skirt. Now I have reviewed Malia here so many times. I have tried this in many different fabrics and prints, and this one was the best one so far. I just love how this fits and how it feels on the skin. It's just so flattering. It's not high-waisted. I would say this is a mid-waist style. So keep that in mind if you're not a fan. For my body, for my proportions, usually mid-waist is actually, it can be better than high-waisted. So I was very excited when I tried this. I'm not a skirt person. I do like long skirts, but not mini skirts. I love shorts and mini dresses, but skirts, usually I don't really go with them. However, this one really caught my heart. I think it looks beautiful. It's like it was made for my body, so I was really impressed when I tried on. It made me look like $1,000,000, so I am definitely going to keep this one. And just so you guys know, this is the size small, my usual size. My measurements have changed a little bit, so I'm going to update the description box. I did lose a little bit of weight. It was a very stressful month, maybe the most stressful month of my entire life. So I ended up losing some weight, but I'm getting there. I'm getting back to my original weight. And because of that, I just wanted to mention, because these pieces can fit a little bit different now. You'll see with this set, for example, this is a little bit too big for me, but I will show you guys everything. So this one is completely lined, very comfortable, can't recommend enough, absolutely love it. Another piece that I loved so much when I tried was this sweater that's called Noelie. They have this Noelia from last year, which I have in ecru. It's more like white actually, and that was a really gorgeous piece. I wore mine so much. I did feel like the holes were too big, so I'm glad they fixed this time because now it doesn't feel awkward. Last year the holes were just so big, it felt like it was something wrong with the open knit, but this one is very well done. Absolutely love this terracotta color. I think it's stunning, and it's definitely more interesting than the ecru, unless you are a person who doesn't love colors. But I think this is just gorgeous, and it's saturated enough for us that are autumns. I think it looks really beautiful, very interesting, and it's really cropped, so I would be careful with that. I kind of feel I should have gone with the medium. I normally wear small for tops, but I feel like this one, if I just do that with my arms, it's going to show my entire belly. So something to keep in mind. If you're shorter than me, you should be fine with small if your other measurements are similar. But in general, if you're a little bit taller, I would size up, because otherwise it's gonna show everything. One solution is to wear a top underneath, something that will be clingy and will just hide everything, or maybe super high-waisted bottoms. But if that's a concern, I just wanted to mention that this is 100% cotton and it feels really comfortable. I think it's super flattering and one of the most beautiful knits Sezane has done so far. I love this one. Another knit that I was really interested in trying is the Roxane vest. This has a beautiful texture, and when I saw the green, I got super excited to try and see in real life. I did try that in like extra large when I went to the store a couple of months ago, and they had the ecru, which looked really pretty, but I have a lot of ecru pieces, so I didn't buy that one. But when I saw the green, I really wanted to see in real life and just see how it would feel in it, and I think it's a gorgeous piece. Now this is a great transitional piece. I would say for spring, fall, it's a wonderful vest to have, because if it's a little bit cold, you can put on the top of another sweater, or you can wear, you know, on its own as a layer, and it's just one of those easy pieces to wear. I love the length. I've been really enjoying what Sezane has been sharing lately, because one problem that I had with them a lot, like before, is that most of their knits just hit me at my largest spot, which is exactly my hips, and sometimes it was really hard to tuck in. But lately they've been releasing a lot more pieces that are cropped, so for those of you who are petite or just have short waist, I think these are excellent. Now this is also size small. I would say it's true to size. You don't have to size up or down unless you want a different fit. Absolutely love how this feels. It is quite warm and quite bulky actually, very thick and really warm. It's 40% cotton, 40% wool, and 20% polyamide. So I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm gonna keep this one, just because I have so much going on in my life and so many clothes to pack. I just feel bad about keeping more clothes right now. I might keep a few from here because I think they're very unique and I don't want to miss on them, especially that blouse. I don't have anything in my wardrobe like this, but I'm still thinking about this one. Now, one blouse that I wanted to show you, and I know you guys are going to love, 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 is this gorgeous piece here. This is so feminine. This is very lightweight. So one piece that's great for spring and summer. I would say early fall as well if you layer. This one's called the Enea, and I took in size 4, which is my usual size. Now, if you're tall, this might not be for you. It is very, very cropped. Like I said, they've been releasing a lot of cropped pieces. I really, really like the length. To me, this is perfect because I don't have to tuck it in. And usually that's such a problem for me when I am getting dressed. It feels too bulky, it feels weird, it's hard. Anyways, this is just fantastic. I love the embroidery, the lace, it's just so unique. And what I always say to you guys, I really hate pieces when they go all the way up here, but because this is showing skin around the cuffs and it's also a cropped style, it's like it compensates. So whatever it's swallowing me, like in one place, it's showing a little more on the other, and that kind of balances out everything. So absolutely love this one. This one's definitely a keeper. When I tried that on, I was completely in love, and my white blouses, like my lace blouses, they are usually a little too bulky or too long, so that one was just a very special like gem. I ordered this one mostly to show you guys. This is the Waverly, and the embroidery is stunning. Now the background is definitely on the ecru, like creamy side. If you compare here, this is more on the white, and for some of you that would be a good thing, others no, probably not. But I loved those colors together, and on the model it looked so beautiful. So I really wanted to try. I wasn't 100% sure if I would keep it because it's not a style that goes with my wardrobe, I would say, at least most of the pieces that I wear, especially because of the length of the sleeves. It was not 100%, but when I saw in person, I was like, wow, this is really, really beautiful. I am not decided yet if I'm going to keep it, but I think it's a really stunning blouse if you're looking for something that looks high-end and looks polished and you don't have to think too much when you're going to get dressed. This is very suitable for work or for something more casual if you want to wear it with jeans. I think it's a really beautiful piece. I took this one in size 36 or US 4 and it fits perfectly. You can see that this one is not cropped. It's actually quite long, so something to keep in mind. If you want to tuck it in, you definitely can, but you have to make sure you're wearing the right pants, like the right bottoms, so it doesn't feel too bulky. A really gorgeous piece, and I wanted to show you just a few more. I tried the Merine dress, and this is absolutely beautiful in every way possible. I think the color is just so good. You can see it looks so nice with my brick wall. I'm very excited about this brick wall, by the way. Now this is probably merino wool and cotton because it feels very, very soft. It's 42% cotton, 46% merino wool, so I was right. 11% polyamide and 1% elastane. So really stretchy and it feels great. I'm gonna say that I'd rather have gotten the medium. I do feel the small fits well, but it's a little bit too short, and that's a problem for Sezane dresses. I feel like most of their dresses are just too little, and I could use like 1 little centimeter extra. It would make a difference. Now this one again is size small, fits fine, but if you have measurements similar to mine and you're a little bit taller, then this one's not for you. They have this in black as well, if I'm not wrong, and it's a beautiful, beautiful dress. Super comfortable and very, very flattering. The two last pieces I want to show you are this top with the matching skirt. So start from this. This color is just so beautiful. I love the work here. I think the embroidery is just very unique and it looks very flattering because it has this shape. It kind of makes your bust look really nice. I just love the construction of this blouse. It's a very simple cut. As you can see, it's straight, and this is going to be really flattering once you tuck in or you just play around with the bottoms. Otherwise, it's just going to be a straight, weird cut. But The texture here on the front, I think, makes everything interesting, especially here for the straps. I would definitely recommend going with a strapless bra or no bra if you like, or perhaps if you want the bra, maybe use something nude, because this is not too thin, so you can definitely wear a little bra here. I love the blouse, and I can see this styled in so many ways. I'm not really into purple, so I'm not sure why I ordered this. I really wanted to share with you guys because a lot of you asked me, and I was really interested about the fit and how the set looked on the model, so I decided to order. I'm not gonna keep this, but I think it's a really beautiful piece. This skirt is even prettier in my opinion. I just feel it's more unique. This was really way too big on me because I lost weight, like I mentioned. This one is actually the 36, so I could never wear a 34. This is way too small for me. But the 36, you can see that's quite big around my waist. Other than that, I think the skirt fits perfectly. It does have a very nice cut, as you can see here. It does have an extra fabric that has more details, just like the blouse. And this makes it more flowy and just so beautiful and flattering. I just love this skirt so much. I don't think I'm gonna keep it again because I am in the middle of a crazy situation right now, and I really have to decide just in a few pieces. I cannot keep everything at the moment, but I'm very tempted because this is very unique and nothing, I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. So size 36, I would say this runs a little bit big. Even though I lost weight, it does run a little bit big. The fabric feels really nice. It is not scratchy. I'm looking here for the composition so I can share with you guys. It's 55% linen and 45% cotton. So very comfortable, and one piece that would be amazing for spring, summer, and even fall, because I think this purple is just gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I will be sharing more of my apartment and hopefully styling more pieces for you in the future. We're definitely going to be in between home decor and a little bit of clothing. I will, of course, organize my wardrobe. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, and also a little bit of my trip to Brazil, I would love for you to stick around. Maybe subscribe if you haven't done so. And thank you a lot for watching. I love you guys. I'm so happy to be back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.